Hello, all you beautiful souls out there. This is Sherry at Soul Conscious Tarot, and this is going to be a no contact reading for you guys. So let's get in and see. For those of you in separation, no contact with your person, whether that be, I'm gonna aim this toward mostly just people that are not in communication with their person, and they're curious and wanting to know what they may be up to. So first we're going to start out by getting some energy on this person, so that maybe you might know if this is your person or not, so that you know if you want to stay around for the whole reading. Usually though, if you're drawn to a reading, there's probably something in here that comes through the reading that you might need to hear, even if it's one small piece of information. So keep that in mind. So solitude. So your person might be spending a lot of time alone right now. Yes, you can tell me, yeah, Sherry, I know they're with somebody else, or they're out there connecting with other people. I've seen it. They're just ignoring me. Okay, yes. But solitude can mean this is kind of a hermity kind of energy. This is alone is what I mean by they are processing things. Let me put it that way. They're in the middle of processing some things, and different people process things in different ways. Okay. Some people will take time and just be completely alone. Some people process things by interacting with other people, and through that interaction they get, they may get inspiration that way, and something may come to them. It could be, they could be going to therapy. There's lots of ways to process things. Some people listen to music. It's just whatever your person. I'm getting that they're spending time reflecting. I'm getting, with this reflection on the water, like they're reflecting on things. They're trying to figure something out, or process something at this time is what I'm getting. Now, what I'm getting is interesting. We are, I think the full moon is in about another 10 days or so. And I get that this is like, it does look like, this was supposed to be a full moon, but it is hidden with these trees. So it is like telling me we're moving into the full moon. And it's interesting here too, because we have these kind of fall colors, and here in the northern hemisphere we are approaching fall. So it's telling me that something it may be happening in regards to this connection within, like, around the full moon, or shortly after, like around the equinox, possibly the full moon or the equinox, around that time, because the equinox is when it officially becomes fall. So that might be significant. We'll get into that more. I want to pull one more card here on this person. One more of these oracle cards on this person. Who give me more information on this person in my collective's no contact with, they're in separation with. Enlightenment. Yeah, see, I told you, they're reflecting on something. So this person is trying to awaken to something. They're going through or at least trying to go through an awakening process. They're reflecting on something. That this, I always like this enlightenment card, because it's like this ship is carrying them, like, to the next level of their journey. So, and even this guy, there's two boats here. So this is like someone trying to level up, trying to get through something, figure something out, is what this person, like, their energy right now. But let me see if I can't get a couple more insights into who this person might be. Give me a couple more cards on who this person might be to my collective, so they know who this is. So this is someone who may have been a little bit with the Two of Pentacles coming out here. I feel like this is somebody who has been a little bit indecisive, someone who has needed to make a decision for a long time, and has avoided that. This is bugging the crud out of me. Yeah, I'm a little bit of OCD about some things. Okay. Just bear with me. Bear with me, my people. Bear with me. Love me anyway, please. Okay, no, I don't need that validation. I'm just goofing around. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is someone who, I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles is holding this pentacle. And if you look at her on this card, she looks like she is, like, how do I want to describe the look? Kind of like she's like almost like I'm getting this impression of somebody that's like cocking an eye, like like, when somebody's tapping their lip, I don't know, should I give this pinnacle away or not? It's like this decision, should I give should I give the collective my pinnacle or not? I feel like I might be okay on my own, but maybe, I don't know. So this person could be a little bit wishy-washy, because this might be somebody who has been single for a while, or somebody that has come out of a long-term relationship and is not sure whether they're ready to jump into another relationship. Take that how it resonates, but that's part of how you're going to know who this person is, or if this is your person. I also feel like there might be an age difference, because we have this younger person here, and this queen, a more mature person. So I feel like there could be an age difference in this situation as well. There might also be distance, because we have all these boats. There's a boat here on this Two of Pentacles, as well as these two cards are the oracle cards. So there's all these boats, so there might be distance between, like physical distance between you and this person. It could be definitely a long distance relationship, which could be part of the challenge here. One more card and then we'll go into the reading. Okay, so this could be somebody that tends to come in a little bit hot and heavy at times. Could be a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion, a lot of this could have been a more heated relationship. I'm going to use the word heated. Hopefully you know what that means. Kind of a relationship. I also feel like this could be somebody, maybe you guys have a really great text a lot. Like at one point you and this person would constantly texting at one point, and maybe that, of course, that's died off. If you're here, there's no contact, but it's like you guys talked, could just talk back and forth and send all these messages like crazy, for at least when you were connecting. I also feel like I'm also getting that this person, when they're in your life, they bring you a lot of happiness, but when they're in this this kind of doubting or not making a decision about this, it kind of puts you up in your head and gets you it almost, it's like the sun goes down when they're not in your life and the sun comes out when they are in your life. So it's like they affect your mood, they affect the way you feel when they are in your life or not. And I think it's so drastic, I think, because there's the indecision that has happened here, because this person hasn't been able to make a decision. So it's caused a little bit of instability. This person might be somebody who is really strong or really good at communicating. They might have a job that is really that they have to either write or be in front of a camera or in the spotlight in some way, shape, or form. Or they just tend to get noticed a lot. They might be someone that's very charismatic, that actually has a lot of charm, that actually, they're very sociable. I'm getting that coming through as well. This also can be someone who can be a little bit dogmatic, and by dogmatic, I feel like a little bit. I was getting the words dogmatic and pragmatic coming through, which, if you're not really sure what those mean, it's like somebody who likes to live by, likes to almost follow the rules, so to speak. Like dogma is usually, like dogma is like rules to live by, or uh, the um, I don't know the pure definition of it, but it's basically like a creed or a motto or a rules to live by. Uh, if you think about in the context of religion, um, religion can have dogma. School, like classes, school classes can have dogma. Let things that you study. It's basically like just the criteria, or something like rules, something like that. I'm not sure why I'm there must be somebody out there that wasn't sure what those words meant, because for me too, pragmatic just means that you can be a little bit more serious minded. You can be somebody who doesn't make decisions easily, like you want to know a lot of facts, or be logical about the decisions you make, so you're not going to be they're not great risk takers, so to speak. That's coming through very strongly here as well. So if any of that sounded like your person, or it sounds like, in any capacity, sounds like the person on your mind, or um, it does not all have to relate, because this is a collective reading, so everything I said doesn't have to be related to your person. Now I also am getting, strong indication of brown hair. Not like there's not that many hair colors out there, but if you want that as a validation, because we both these people are dark haired, so it could be a dark haired person. Also getting dark eyes from both people, have dark eyes as well, but I don't really take that too much, because if you want it as a form of validation. Also, if the number 8 is significant, I feel like number 8 might be significant to you or your person. Take that as it resonates. Okay, so let's dive in here and see. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and clear this off because I don't have a lot of space, so I'm going to go ahead and clear that off to the side. Now that you might have an idea of who this person might be, or if this is your person that you are in no contact with. So if you want to stay, let's dive in and see what's going on with them. Let's be a little fly on the wall, go see what might be going on for them right now. For my collective, this person in no contact, what is going on with them? I got the deck upside down. I was gonna say I don't have reversals in this deck, I don't think. So we have the Page of Cups. So this Page of Cups, I feel like koi. This is what's coming, and koi is a fish. Interesting enough, I was thinking koi as in playing koi, not the fish. But this person might be playing a little bit hard to get, a little bit coy at this time, is what I'm getting. Like they might be posting something and hoping that you're going to see it or respond to it. I think they're doing something to try and get your attention in some way, whether that's positive or negative attention. It could be either or, but I feel like they're playing a little bit of hard to get and also trying to get your attention at the same time, hoping almost like for some of you, they might be trying to make you jealous. Okay. Not for all of you, but it's something to that. Like they're playing coy, hard to get, doing things to try and get your attention in some way. The Tower. I feel like there's something that I feel like that they don't like this separation, is get what I'm getting off of that Tower. Like I'm feeling, because this tower is standing, but it's like it's behind these trees. It's like off in the distance, and so it's almost like telling me like they're trying to avoid a tower moment. Interesting enough, so they're almost like trying to avoid looking at their stuff. So this might be somebody that's a little bit avoidant, that tends to not want to look at their problems, not want to look at their stuff, so they're staying back, hanging back, staying back, avoiding conflict, avoiding the situation for whatever reason. We'll keep going and see what else comes out here for this person. That actually came out in reverse. Yeah, if you look, I don't know if you can tell, but my deck is not really reversals. That actually came out in the reverse, the King of Wands. So interesting enough, this person with the King of Wands in reverse here, this can be somebody who is really being a little bit prideful right now. Okay, they could be really trying to be a little bit hard-headed and a little bit stubborn. I'm getting a lot of ego and pride. Like they don't. The Page of Cups is usually somebody that wants to come in and apologize for something. It's usually a card of apology. It's somebody that wants to come in and express love. This person is not wanting to do that. Like it's almost like they want you to come to them is what I'm getting. Like, I am on my high horse. I'm going to stand here and stand my ground. And if you want my love, you need to come to me. That's what this person is telling me. It's interesting enough. Yeah, they're going to hold back. Look at this, the Four of Pentacles. So this person is going to hold back their love, hold back from you. They're determined. They're determined to hold back because they don't want a tower moment. They don't want to. Because if they come in, they don't want a chance you rejecting them. That's why they're playing coy. They're playing hard to get. They're posting stuff or doing something to try and get your attention in hopes that you're going to come to them. They want you to come to them so that way, if they come to you, there's a chance you can reject them. And then or put them in their place. But if you come to them, then they control the situation. So do you see what I'm saying? And that's kind of what they're playing, that kind of a game. It's a little petty, but a little bit immature. Again, another card. This is interesting. I'm getting these cards in reverse. The Page of Swords. So usually the Page of Swords can be a card of spying. I'm getting this. It also can usually mean a direct message, but with this being, usually it's somebody like has a very specific message that they want to relay to somebody. This is in the reverse, so it's telling me that this person is being, again, deceptive about their communication. Like they're being misleading. This is somebody who can possibly be really confusing about what they want and what their intentions are towards you, because this is someone who kind of leaves you confused because they're not direct. They don't tell you directly how they feel or what they want. They play these maybe little games almost about like where they kind of keep the control, the mystery. They shroud you in mystery, as far as like keeping keeping my collective confused, keeping them off balance. So if this feels like, what your person does, I kind of feel for you, because I've been in that situation before, and it's not fun when you're dealing with, it's like almost like an avoidant energy to an extent. But it's also someone a little bit immature and not really sure how to handle things in a way to take accountability for things. It's somebody who has a hard time expressing exactly what they want. It might be somebody that doesn't even really know what they want either. And I don't know if this is somebody you want to stay connected to. This person has some maturing to do. And we did, I did say here, I did talk about with this person that this is somebody reflecting that does need to, level up. They're reflecting on something, but it looks like to me, this person, by the cards that are coming out here, this is someone who does, they do need to grow up a little bit, mature a little bit, awaken a little bit. They do have some lessons to learn here, but they're avoiding this tower. And the Hermit energy, they're supposed to be, when you're in the Hermit energy, when you take time, when you're alone, it's supposed to foster growth. But this person, I think, is, they're avoiding that tower. Like I said, I feel like the way these trees are kind of like that tower's in the distance, they're like looking at the tower, wanting to avoid it. And they're supposed to be looking at it while they're in this Hermit energy, but they're not. Interesting. So give me a card on this Page of Cups, please. The Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is, again, look at this. This person is looking over their shoulder, almost playing coy. It's like, it's like almost like being a tease, you know, teasing, like not wanting to be forthcoming, wanting to play these games. Give me a card on this tower. What is this tower they're trying to avoid? What's this tower they're trying to avoid? A new cycle. I told you they're trying to avoid, waking up and enlightening, and becoming enlightened and leveling up. They're trying to avoid. That's the tower. The universe is trying really hard to have a new cycle to teach this person something, but they're not wanting to look at it. They're wanting to avoid it. They're wanting to keep it in the distance. They're not wanting to have this new cycle begin. They're really avoiding it right now, at least. This is just a snapshot in time. It can change at any point. This is just right now. They're avoiding reflecting and learning the lesson that they need to learn. Okay, so we have two cards that fell out of the deck here for this King of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So this is telling me that this person is in this energy with the King of Wands of possibly indulging themselves, not wanting to look at the connection, indulging themselves in things that probably are not for their best benefit, using them as a distraction mechanism. Also, as I said, they could be somebody, for some of you, that are doing things to make you, trying to do things that to make you jealous, to make you to get your attention, being very cold to you, very calculating, not pleasant energy. Okay, Four of Pentacles here. The King of Swords. Yeah, see, this is their strategy. Their strategy is to hold back in hopes that you're going to come to them. That's what they're hoping right now, at least, because they want to avoid this tower. They want to avoid looking at something. And if you come to them, it's easier. They have less to do. They don't have to look at themselves, because then they don't have to do the work. And that's what they're hoping for. So we have the Seven of Wands coming out on this Page of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody who is defending their decisions to be confusing. Okay, so this is somebody who is, like I said, with the Page of Swords, usually it's somebody who is direct and to the point, somebody who has something specific they want to communicate. But with this being in reverse, it's somebody who is being misleading, someone who is purposely being misleading, and they're going to continue to fight to be misleading, to continue to, they're like determined to to keep you confused, to be misleading. It's a very strange energy coming through. Y'all have to let me know if this resonates, because I don't know about this person. I mean, I've seen people like this before, so I'm not questioning whether these type of people exist, because I've seen this before in my lifetime. I've seen people like this, trust me. And it usually talks to insecurities. It's usually somebody who is very insecure with themselves, and likes to be in control of the situations. And usually when somebody wants to be in control of the situation or feels the need to control a situation, it usually is because of being insecure. Especially when someone can be very strong in their pride, like to stand their ground on something, that usually also talks to insecurities as well. So this is somebody who is very insecure, can be definitely a bit immature in the way they act, and insecure in some way. So now that we have an idea of what's going on with this person right now, what they're trying to do, we already know their intentions. That kind of came out here. What's this person intend to do next? What's their next actions going to be? The Seven of Cups to keep you confused. This person, oh my goodness. The King of Pentacles. I feel like this person is sitting here and they've got the coin on the ground. So again, it's like they're sitting here waiting for you to come to them for this coin, for the pinnacle. They're not one to offer you a new opportunity. They're wanting you to come and get it. I'm getting that very strong coming through. It's like, come to me, come to me. Okay, so interesting. I don't know why I keep getting these reversals. It's so interesting. So this is the special card for this deck. It's supposed to be kind of a card of good fortune, but it's in the reverse. So it's like this person could be um wishing ill will on you, especially if you're not. This person could be a little bit jealous of you, okay? They could be a little bit envious of what you have. This person kind of gives me the King of Pentacles. Looks like he is looking at what you have, because this person doesn't look like, for somebody who's supposed to be abundant, he doesn't look like he's in a very hospitable environment. He looks like he's in a pretty rough environment. So this person could be down on their luck a little bit. Or they don't have a lot, or you have more than them, and they might be a little bit jealous of you in some way, or jealous of you completely. I don't know, but there is jealousy that's kind of coming through here, like of envy, like envious of what you have. Like they're kind of looking at what you have or where you are. Like maybe you're somebody that's glowing up and showing, like really glowing up right now, or has other suitors or other options. They're envious of that. They're wishing that they could be more like you, or have what you have, something to that effect. Um but I feel like this is going to go on at least until the full moon, or beginning of fall, the equinox, because we have this full moon again, this back behind this person. But this is talking about the confusion. So I feel like this confusion in the situation is still going to go on for at least another couple of weeks, if this is resonating for you. So what is this person's feelings right now for my collective? What is this person's feelings for my collective, please? What is their feelings for this? I'm going to pull these up here so I can place these on top of it. So what is this person's feelings right now for my collective? That they know that they owe you something. They're feeling, they're feeling this is a burden. They're feeling like, and it's because I feel like you're not giving in to them, which is why they're playing these games. They're wanting you to come to them, but obviously you're not coming, because this is getting difficult. It's getting harder and harder for them to keep their distance. I feel like that it's getting closer to them, like feeling like they're gonna have to come to you, like I feel like you've gotten your own justice. For many of you out there, that might be confirmation, since I just had air come in up, that you've gotten your own justice in this situation. I feel like for many of you, you might have been the one that walked away from this person and said, I've had enough. You gave yourself this own justice. This is in their feelings. So they feel, this is also playing back on this, their next actions as being envious of you. That maybe they're being envious of the fact that you were able to break free of them, that you were able to give yourself justice. That's something that they're feeling like they wish that they could be as strong as you, and give themselves the justice that they want, because they're feeling plagued right now. They're feeling burdened by this relationship, this situation. And it's because they're trying to hold on to control. They're trying to control the situation. They don't realize that if they release the control of the situation, that this ten of wands would flip over to an ace of wands, and you would have a new beginning. But they're holding on to control, and through doing that and being envious and jealous, and it's causing them more problems than they realize. So give me one more card here on their feelings, their current feelings. The King of Cups. Yeah, they've been holding back this love. They've been, so this tells me this person does have a lot of feelings for you. They really do, but they're going about expressing it in the wrong way. That's what I get. This person just has a little bit of growing up to do. The universe even said that with the cards that came out to explain the energy this person's in. They were kind of put in a timeout. I feel like the universe put them in a timeout because it wanted them to grow and to learn to level up, but they're not doing the work yet. They're avoiding this tower moment, but it's getting harder for them to do. It's getting harder. It's getting harder for them to avoid looking at something. Okay. So I feel like the advice here is to keep giving yourself justice, to let this person needs to sort their own stuff out. Don't give into their games, because they are trying to play these games to get your attention. And I feel like the more that you don't buy into their games, the more you kind of just do your own thing and focus on yourself and your own justice. This person will eventually level up. They will have to go through that tower moment that they're trying to avoid. Eventually, it'll come crashing down on them. Look at this. I mean, look at this person's dress. It's on fire, and she doesn't even realize it's on fire. Their house is on fire, and they don't even realize it. They're their world is burning down around them, but they're so focused on their pride and ego, and they're so focused on winning or controlling the situation, that they don't even realize that they're on fire. Okay, that they're about to go up in flames. They're about to be consumed by that tower. That it's going to catch up with them. They're going to have to look at their stuff. It's they're going to have to dread, like this person, she's not looking, she's so stuck in her feelings about what's going on. Like, she's not even noticing she's on fire, and at some point she's going to have to address this, that she's on fire, that her world is on fire. And that's what this person is going to have to address that very soon. Um, okay. So interesting. Um, where do we want to go from here? I think what we'll go ahead and do, I feel like I'll just go ahead and we'll pull out the Hidden Truth Oracle here, and we'll get any channel message that doesn't want to come through from this person right now. Although, I mean, I don't know that I would trust them with a grain of salt. Just take them with a grain of salt, because this person is wanting to be a little bit manipulative in their energy. I typically don't like to pull channel messages from this deck when the energy is a little bit manipulative, being a little bit manipulative. Um, but I don't know. I'll go ahead and do it. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. I feel like this is not yet, okay? I feel like this is you. This is you, that you're grateful for the lesson that you learned from this person, which I think this person helped you get in your power. Like, you had to stand up to this person, so that empowered you in some way. And I feel like they're seeing that, how you became empowered, which is what they're jealous of, because this person almost is a bit of a coward. They're not willing to stand up and fight for what they like. They're not able to just show up and be authentic and like be accountable for things. They kind of hide in the shadows a little bit, and they're jealous of the fact that you're able to pick up and your strength. They're jealous of your strength. You came closer than anyone. They do have a lot of feelings for you, and I did say at the beginning, I feel like this is, either somebody who has been single for a while, or somebody who just got out of a long relationship, and they're still, like they weren't quite ready to take on something new, and that's why they've kind of been a little bit in and out, I think. I'm becoming a better person. Not quite yet. I think that you had an influence on this person, and you are having an influence on this person, but this person is not there yet. They're hoping you will see this or think that. I feel like this person probably thinks that they have leveled up in some way. They think they've grown in some way, but they're still in a lot of kind of manipulative, um, immature energy. And I say manipulate not in the fact that I don't think this person maybe has really evil or bad intentions, so per se. I think that this is just because of this person's insecurities, okay? Because of this person, like they just don't know how to handle what they're going through. Like, and this person does have a tendency to try and want to control things, but it's coming from that place of insecurity and almost being a little bit of a coward, um about facing their own stuff, okay? um so this is someone who could be deceiving themselves as well. And it could be that they could come in and say, hey, I am a better person, but really they haven't changed. They think they've changed, but they're in denial because they haven't really done the real work. They maybe just have changed a small aspect, or they're under the belief that they are going to do better, but in reality they really haven't changed because they haven't healed. They haven't had that tower moment they've been avoiding that would really help them level up, okay, if that makes sense. So that's where I'm going to leave this reading. I feel like you got the messages you were meant to hear, as far as where this person at, what their kind of intentions are, what they're doing right now, what their next actions are. I could, you know what? Let's go ahead and pull some advice for you. We didn't do that. I'll go ahead and go back to the Gilded Tarot here. I think I'm going to go ahead and put these other cards back in here too, so we have a full deck. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for your advice. What's the advice for my collective? What's the advice for my collective right now? What's the advice for my collective? Worry about your own wish fulfillment, not theirs. Don't worry about this connection right now. Worry about yourself. Yes, look at this. You are in glow up energy. I thought so. I felt that. So you are glowing up. You've got a lot of great things coming in, a lot of opportunities, a lot of blessings coming in for you. This is probably why that person's going in that envious, jealous energy I talked about. This is someone who is going to see you prosper in their absence. They're going to see you glow up. They're going to see you get a bunch of opportunities, and they're going to be jealous and envious of that because they're not able to do that in their own life. And it's because they want to control things. It's not until they release that control, that need to control, and let go of that pride that is in their way, that's keeping them stuck, okay? It's keeping them in that immature energy. Yeah, look at that. The Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. I told you, you got blessings coming in. Look at that. Your advice is the universe is saying, hey, I've got wonderful things happening for you. Just focus on your own stuff. Focus on your own life. Don't focus on this person. You got some amazing things coming to you, okay? Amazing opportunities in so many ways. Amazing blessings and opportunities coming your way because you've leveled up here, because you've done the work. They haven't, but you stood up for your rights and your what you wanted. You knew your worth and you stood up for it. And because of that, the universe is blessing you, because you had the courage to stand up for yourself and what you wanted. And the universe is blessing you because of that. It really is beautiful. You've got some wonderful things that are coming in here soon. Again, I feel like, again, the timeline we had, I feel like in the next, like by the end of the month, you're going to start seeing some of these good things coming in, okay? So that's what I have for you. I wish you the very best. Much harmony and gratitude to you, my lovely friends. If you like this reading, please hit that like button, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really helps out, helps us, all us YouTubers out here in YouTube land out so much when you do that. So again, thank you. I wish you the best. Much harmony and gratitude to you, my friends.